Hello everyone and welcome back to Prestige Reef. Today's video is a little bit more personal than usual, and if I'm honest, I am a little bit nervous because this could easily be one of the most important videos which I ever make. But stick with it to the end because I know you love the juicy gossip and hopefully you'll see some exciting new stuff that's coming to the channel. Now the reason this video is a bit more personal is because I'm asking for help. And if I'm honest, asking for help is hard sometimes, especially as I know that some of you won't like this. Because what I've done is I have started a GoFundMe page. But bear with me and listen to the rest of the video and then let's see where we go from there. The first thing I want to say is that the title of this video is not clickbait. My main tank is 100% being shut down. And you will find out why as this video progresses. So here goes. I want to change my life significantly. You guys probably don't realise this, but YouTube has absolutely changed my life already. It's probably hard to believe considering how far I've come, but I used to be that socially awkward person that didn't particularly like leaving the house unless it was to go to the local fish shop. And it's hard to believe that I went on the same holiday 10 years in a row just because it was familiar to me. Whereas now, I'm travelling all over the world because you've made this possible. Firstly, I want to clarify something. I don't have a bad life. I have my health, I have a loving family and people around me, and I have a roof over my head. However, leading a double life, where I have a normal full-time job and the YouTube channel as well, has taken its toll. As my work-life balance is totally unbalanced with regards to the amount of time that I spend working. I've been doing YouTube pretty much every day for the last 4 years, and if I'm honest, I'm a little run down. Both mentally and in some cases physically, as I appear to have developed a weird twitch with my eyes, which some of you love to point out in the comment section of my videos, which is one of the reasons you don't see me that often, as I try and edit it out. Months ago, I decided that something's got to give, and I can't do both anymore. My full-time job, I essentially work in an office, and have done so for the last 11 years. You're probably starting to see a pattern here. I don't like change that much, but I'm starting to realise that I've essentially wasted the last 11 years of my life doing something which doesn't fulfill me, and I gradually have started to resent. So it's time to change that. Now I can't change the past. I can't really even predict the future, but I can create it, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. We only live once, and it's time that I start taking risks, and I want to take one of the biggest risks of all, leaving a secure job to try to do something that I love. I'm hoping to become a significant player in the UK coral aquaculture industry, but to do this I need a significant financial investment. Originally I set up the website because all the Facebook pages closed, however it's worked as a proof of concept for me to see if people would actually buy my coral. To my amazement, they did. At the moment it's very small, but it's time to dream big. In the UK, the industry is relatively small, therefore I feel that I can carve a path into it. And the plans you see here are phase 1 of that project. It's not just about growing coral though. Building a complex system like this will allow me to create more interesting, diverse content for you all to enjoy. Having just one tank is very restrictive for a YouTuber, whereas having multiple tanks opens so many more doors, and I hope to go back to experimenting and breeding fish again. To prove to you all just how serious I am about this, the reason you didn't get a video last week was because I moved house. Apparently my landlord's crazy, and they have a 1-tank rule, therefore it was time to move on. With that out of the way, I'm now doing everything I can to find a way to fund this project, and that includes having essentially 2 jobs, the YouTube channel, selling everything I don't need on eBay, and the website. I've probably done it the wrong way round, but so far I've invested £10,000 in corals, the remainder of my life savings. A huge risk, but I'm sure there's a saying about this. It's either fortune favours the brave, or it might be the one about a fool and his money. Buying corals from www.prestigereef.co.uk is a great way to help fund this project, and in return you get a little piece of prestige yourself. Although I haven't been able to recover the cost just yet, I believe in time I will be able to. That amount, however, is tiny in comparison to the amount I need to get this started properly, as the equipment list is eye-watering. I'm not quite at the stage where I'm selling bodily fluids just yet, but I'm getting pretty close, and once I've been sucked dry, my soul will be up for grabs next. That's got to be at least £5. I, of course, am joking. Kinda. I have plenty of flaws. For example, I failed basically everything at school. But one thing I do have is an absolute determination to achieve a goal. Therefore, in one way or another, I'm going to find a way to make this happen. And that means making some tough choices. Sadly, as I said at the beginning, I will be shutting down my main display tank and selling off it and any less sentimental fish to free up some funds. It's a shame, but sacrifices have to be made. Don't worry, Pablo gets a free pass, but unfortunately, some of the fish that I have had for years won't. I'll be honest with you, the gem tang was also a mistake, and although she's my dream fish, and the chances are I'll never own one again, if anyone's looking for a slightly used gem tang with hardly any miles on her, I'll do you a good deal. Something else I'm changing is that for the first time, I'm going to open up my channel to potential sponsorship from companies in the aquarium industry, where they can place their logo at the start of specific videos. At the moment, my channel gets roughly 100,000 views a month, so if this is of any interest to anyone, please get in touch. I will be travelling to Macna this week specifically for this purpose, because everyone in the industry is going to be in the same room on the same day. The same applies to companies which are willing to help out with tanks, equipment and products. Something tells me this project will be huge, and it'll be a great platform for companies to show off their best products. I can grow coral pretty well, but apart from that I'm virtually useless, so if anyone has any ways to make this project better, please let me know. Finally, here is where you guys can help too. Now, you've already done so much for me, but if you want to help contribute to this project, I've started a GoFundMe page, and a link will be in the description box below. Although I know that some of you won't like this, 2 other significant aquatic YouTubers tried this once before for their projects, with one of them raising over $30,000. If it makes it easier, consider it a one-time subscription to the channel, and you get to see exactly where your money is spent as I document each stage of the process. If GoFundMe does work and it's looking likely I'll be able to get this off the ground, I'm excited to do an in-depth video with regards to how this system will be built, along with all of its unique features. Trust me, it's something you don't want to miss. Together, we can make this happen. If all else fails, you might see me on Dragon's Den or Shark Tank in the near future, trying to explain to them what a frag is, and that there are a select group of weirdos that like to collect corals. As always, I just want to say a massive thank you for all the support you've given me so far. Have a good week, and I'll see you next time. I'm hoping to become a significant player. I'm hoping to become a significant player. Oh my god. I've lost it.